bruh, she gonna miss me when I'm way better for the next girl. She gonna regret all this shit. Watch. Regret what? You were terrible to her. So what is she gonna miss? She might be a little sad because you changed and you didn't change for her, but you gave her nothing to miss or regret or anything. What's she gonna miss? What's she gonna miss?
What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, and I use my platform to raise awareness for narcissistic personality disorder, get more people into therapy, and also validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. If this is your first time seeing my face, I use my platform. Like I said, this series is dedicated to just making my TikToks and my YouTube shorts longer. They are 60 seconds or less. This is going to be longer than 60 seconds. I can guarantee you that. Okay, so the quick vid you just watched was about a man that he just did a little quick video about, oh, she gonna miss me when I'm gone. She gonna miss me when I'm treating the next person better. And then he talks to himself and says, what is she gonna miss? You treated her terribly. What is she going to miss? Exactly. And I have to ask you that. I have to present that question to you as a survivor of narcissistic abuse. What exactly are you going to miss about this narcissist, about this relationship? I know, and so many people can answer that question as like, I'm going to miss the love, the affection, or whatever. I'm going to miss the person I knew in the beginning. What about that person are you going to miss exactly? Because a narcissist will, what he said in that video is literally what a narcissist will present to you. They'll say that to you right before you decide to try to leave. They'll say the exact statement to you. I'm just trying to work on myself and be better for the next person. That's my goal now. I'm just going to work on myself. I'm just trying to be a better person. And that sucks you back in, regardless of how they treated you for the last X amount of years, regardless of how they've done you for the last X amount of time. A narcissist will suck you back into a relationship by promising to be better for the next person. And will they, and I know people are just like, are they going to be better for the next person? Yes. Why? Look, understand that the way the narcissist mind works, and the way, you don't have to be a narcissist for your mind to work this way, but like, they're going to be good in the beginning of a relationship because that's how you get people. How would you go into a relationship treating somebody terribly and expect that person to stay with you? It doesn't work that way. They're going to put their best foot forward in a new relationship. That's just the truth. Is it going to last? No, because the patterns of a narcissistic person dictate that over time, it gets worse. People so focused on the beginning of the relationship, you don't want them to love bomb somebody else that you waste so much time holding on to something that you need to let go of. I know that people, why did your wife let go? Your wife held on. Because this is literally, you can ask my wife, she done a live video. Go to my live chats playlist. She done a live video. And she would tell you, I've been consistent. Even though I've been lying and doing all kinds of crazy stuff, I've been consistent. When I say I'm going to do something big, I've been consistent with that the entirety of our 10 years together. Hey, babe, I'm going to go to school, make a better life for us. God, go to school, working a full first-time job with kids and all the bills. I can't quit my job. I had to go work full-time to go to school. And as an adult, a 26-year-old man going back to school. Done. Hey, babe, I'm going to quit my full-time job and make a better way for us. Quit my full-time job making $20, $30 an hour. Did that to go independent and be a real estate agent. Done. I did that. Understand that. Do you see how the mind works right there? You see the work I put in? You see that? I've been consistent. The big things that I say I'm going to do, I have done. Over the last X amount of years, so she has a baseline of consistency with me. You probably don't have that with your narcissistic person. So why would you think they're going to be consistent with anything else now? 5 years later, 10 years later, you have set a precedence for them in this relationship that they don't have to follow through with anything that they've said. You've accepted this behavior for so long that they feel like they don't have to follow through with anything else. Why would they? And now I'm not victim blaming like Lee. I respected you until you started victim blaming. This is not victim blaming. This is you need to take an accountability for the situation right now. You are woke now. You understand. Okay. You didn't know you were dealing with a narcissist. You know now. You're woke now. You cannot go back to sleep. This is like the Matrix. You took the pill, you woke up, you know you're in the Matrix. You cannot go back to being in the Matrix. You cannot go back to not knowing about the Matrix now. You cannot go back to not knowing about a narcissist, not knowing what you're dealing with. So now the choice is yours. Now it's on you. You have to take your power back now. And I know a lot of people, it's going to be different. Everybody's situation is different. financial control, emotional control, kids, so much stuff. But sometimes this even isn't even your husband or your wife, or this is like your boyfriend or your girlfriend who you have nothing together with but love. We've been together for 4 years, so I know it's hard to let go. Cool, 4 years. You think it's going to get better when you get married? It is not. I promise you. What are you going to miss? Like people, sometimes it's okay to give up. I'm going to miss the love and affection. Cool. You can get that from somebody else. I promise you can. But all I attract are narcissists. That is not all you attract. You attract a lot of people. You pick the narcissist. Why? You attract a lot of people. You are choosing narcissistic men and women. Why? Probably because you had a narcissistic parent or best friend growing up. You had some narcissists in your life. That's why you keep picking them, because it's home to you. It's comfort to you. You go to what you know. You go to what you know. Your dad's a narcissist. You don't really know what a narcissist is. You go to somebody that's just like your dad, and guess what? Narcissist. I keep picking narcissists because they remind me of my dad. Got you. There you go right there. Go to therapy. You need to go to therapy too. It's not just the narcissist. So again, I ask you, what are you going to miss? Because, Lee, it wasn't all that bad. Of course it wasn't all that bad. If it was all that bad, it would be easy to leave, correct? If it was terrible from the beginning, it'd be easy to leave, correct? There are good times mixed into it. That's how manipulation works. There are good times mixed into these relationships. Of course, there are some things you're going to miss. The good times. You're going to miss the good times. But when you hyper-focus on the good times, that's when you get caught and forget about the bad times. You try to justify the bad times. Well, it wasn't always that bad. Cool, it wasn't always that bad. We understand, but it's bad now. It's awful now. You know that they are narcissistic now. But I don't want to diagnose them. You don't have to diagnose them. You don't have to diagnose them to realize you've been treated terribly. I've had people that be blowing people's mind. You don't have to diagnose somebody to understand that you've been treated terribly. You need a diagnosis for bad treatment? No. You know you've been treated terribly. But if they're not a narcissist, I want to give them okay, waste your time then. Waste your time then. Here comes the bluntness of a narcissist. This is the perspective you want, right? A narcissist does not care about wasting your time. A narcissist does not give a damn about wasting not one second of your time, because they think that you chose to be here. You can leave at any time. Nobody's holding you hostage. You can leave. Narcissists feel like you want to be with them, so you feel like if you want to be with me, this is a treatment you have to accept. You either accept it or you have to move on. Yeah, you're gonna miss me. Yeah, you're gonna miss me. Yes, of course, because I make it hard to leave me. I give you everything that you want and need in the beginning. They give you everything that you want and need in the beginning. They give you all this love, affection. They give you all this. You mean? They give you all of that, and they make it hard to leave. Sorry, y'all, I had a text. Yeah, and you're gonna miss some things about that. Make it hard to leave. I miss the notes every morning that they used to leave. I miss the cheek clapping. I miss all that. You're gonna miss it. Cool. You have to find a way to get over that and realize that stuff is not worth you staying and wasting the rest of your time, because the narcissist does not care about wasting your time. They think that you are an active participant in this relationship. You can choose to leave. And they would tell somebody else, I didn't hold them hostage. They weren't held against their will. They chose to stay. So it couldn't be that bad because they chose to stay. That's the mindset right there for you. So again, what are you going to miss? What are you going to miss about this person that makes it so hard for you to leave right now in this instance? What exactly are you going to miss? Take your power back. Stand in your strength. Because if you don't, you're in for a wild ride. I can promise you that. You're not going to like your life. You're going to feel like you wasted your time, and you're going to regret it for the rest of your existence. Hope this helps. Mental Illness is out. Peace.